distributing.
Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah.
What it do? Back again, coming through. Who that is? That ain't nobody but Sumi Sue, about to do the do. How are y'all doing? Are y'all all right? So we're going to be doing another autumn look because we're still in autumn over here in Japan. It is getting colder and I am actually looking forward to winter. This place is growing on me. What can I say? So I've seen your request. I'm not ignoring you. You want more looks with the nude palette and you want more looks with the fiery palette because it's a big palette and there's so many colors in there. And every time I do a video, I only tend to do one look with the palette and be like, oh, this is the one look you can get from it. And then I'm done. But that's not fair now, is it? Look at all those beautiful colors in there. So we're going to be doing a reddish burgundy type of color. Definitely going to be autumn-esque. Definitely going to be something you guys can do. So yeah, without further ado, boo-boo, let's zoom. It's okay, it landed on the table, girl. Let's zoom in so we can get within, or let's get close because we finna do the mouse. Okay, so I was actually going to do this part off camera, but I feel like it needs to be shown, okay, because we're going to see the faults and everything. So because this hair is a little bit on the reddish gingery type of look, you see what I'm saying? Like, I want to do some burgundy type of brows to match the hair. Like, I want to tie it all in. But I've never done burgundy brows before, so I don't have any Auburn products to do my brows. But we're going to finesse it, boo-boo. So I'm going to be using a lip liner to do this. This is by ColourPop, and this was a part of their Grunge collection. It was one of those limited edition collections. You guys know how ColourPop love to do limited edition everything, okay? So it was one of those, but it's basically a brownish burgundy type of lip liner. So I'm going to be using this to fill in my brows. Pray for me, okay? Because I'm nervous. I'm nervous. So yeah, I'm just gonna fill in the whole entire brow, and if I need anything else, I'm probably gonna go in with an eyeshadow on top of this. But for the most part, I feel like this pencil would do the job. I am gonna miss my hair strokes though, like, you know, drawing in the hair strokes. I have nothing to draw in hair strokes with this. Like, there's just no way. So we're just gonna fill it in and try to make it look as best as possible. Okay, girl, let's go. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Hopefully it'll look good by the time we are done with our makeup. Okay, yes. So next up, I am going to apply my base, and for this, as usual, the JUVIA'S Place foundation thingamajiggy foundation stick in Mozambique. The amount of times I use it, you would think I know it. I mean, it's literally almost done. Okay, I'm going through it, but I like cream products like this as an eyeshadow base. I just do. Don't ask me why. I just do. It grips more, it covers more, it slides better, you know, just, it's cream, you know, just like cream concealer. That's how thick this is. It's really, really good. So I'm going to clean up under my brows. I'm going to apply this as a base all over my lid. I'm feeling like going old school with this look. I want this look to be perfect, clean, precise, pristine, all of those good things. So we're going to be adding tape, but instead of tape, I am going to be using some label stickers. Okay, I got these from the dollar store over here in Japan. So, I mean, these are for the girls who love to label it up. Okay, so there's a bunch of little patterns on here that are super cute. You like my nails? Yeah, I used to have Instagram to post my nail pictures, but here we are. So I'm going to be using this instead of tape because it's just really, really easy and it's the perfect size. So yeah, let's do that. Perfection. So I am going to have this palette pop up somewhere on the screen. I'm going to create like a little mini thing. You know what? Why don't you just move to the side? So I'm going to have it pop up on the side right here. So let's get into the look. I'm super excited. Like, it's going to be bright. It's going to be bold. It's going to be really, really pretty. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to go really traditional, really simple with this. I'm going to keep it in the burgundy family. So I'm going to be working with mostly everything from the bottom row on this palette. I'm going to go into wine, because we love the wine and dine. You know them kind of way there. Yes. And with this, I'm going to start to create my outer V. I'm going to map out the shape. I've said it a million times before. You want this to look really, really nice and clean. So always look at your eye, know the shape of your eye. Find an influencer that has your eye shape. And if they're good at makeup, stick with them. Okay, they're really going to help you perfect your face. Not every eyeshadow look works for every single person. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyways, Lego. Okay, to do a little bit of blending, I'm gonna go into sour because after we wine and dine, we need some sweet and sour chicken for yum. Okay, and with this, I am going to start to blend and blow out those edges. And as you can tell, I'm using a really big fluffy brush. So I'm just gonna do windshield wiper motions back and forth on this and really get those edges and really soften that up. And I'm gonna be carrying this over into my inner corner, like inner area. Basically, we're gonna drag this color all the way over. Okay, let's add the shimmer, the fun part. Kisses. There is this beautiful shimmery color in here. I have to show you this. Like, it's not gonna, the palette's not gonna do it. Like, okay, wait. The picture is not gonna do it any justice, but do you see that? This, hello, this shade right here, look how pretty that is. Look at all the shimmers in this palette. Look at them. Girl, this palette is everything. So with this, I am going to start, and they're all creamy. Like I said, all the shimmers are literally like putty, literally. Okay, so we're gonna place this right beside, okay, I need my silicone brush. We need the silicone. There's no other way, unless you use your fingers, and I'm not really a finger girl. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this palette up to show you as best as I can. Like, can you see that? Can you see that it's basically like, as you can tell, like, you see that? So it's like the Super Shock shadows from ColourPop. That's basically the consistency of these. Okay, so because I had that tape on, I really couldn't apply my lower lash line. So I'm gonna be doing that now. And I'm gonna be going in with Saffron, which is a little bit more bright. So we're gonna go in with a brighter shade. And we're just gonna stamp that right on that lower lash line to tie everything in. I was actually gonna stop right here, but I decided that I'm gonna go in with another shade just for now, because I'm still gonna reapply after I'm done with everything. So I feel like I wanna go in with the shade, ooh, this is difficult. Okay, I wanna go in with, ooh, this is difficult, girl. Too many to choose from. Do I want latte or honey? Ooh, let's go with honey. And I'm just going to brush this right up here. Oh yeah, I picked the right shade. And we're just gonna lightly feather that up and over into that other color until we have something like that. But when I'm done, I'm still gonna go in with another color right here when I'm done with my face. I'm not gonna do that now, because if I do it now, I'm gonna cover it up with my concealer. You get what I'm saying? So I always leave my tear duct area for last, basically. Okay, so it's time for my lashes. You guys already know I'm gonna be using the Flutter Lash Intoxicating Lash. Absolutely love those. The double lift ones are the ones that I get. And for my lashes, I never show you stuff like this, but I like to line my lid or my eyelash basically really thin with the actual lash glue, because this really helps. So I have some of the lash glue on the eyelash band, and it's just sitting here waiting and cooking, and I let it basically completely dry, because this type of glue works better when they stick, when they touch. It's like, girl, it ain't moving. Okay. It ain't moving. So the lashes are on, so let's zoom out, cause we finna show out, girl. Time for the face. Let's breeze right on through this. All right, I just noticed I'm wearing the same clothes that I had on in my last video, but that video was filmed like from last week. Listen, I'm gonna be trying this out again. I don't know, I don't know what to say about it, because I feel like it goes on tacky, but it dries really smooth. I don't know if it's, I consider this to be, it just really, it's soothing at first, but it does dry down, and it's not something that you can wear on its own as a skincare type of thing. Like, it's not hydrating enough, basically. But the girls over here seem to love this as a moisturizer for under your makeup, and then you put on your sunscreen and you're good to go. But I'm in the house, so I'm gonna be skipping sunscreen today, but if I were going out, I would definitely put on sunscreen. Next up, I am going to go in with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. We are going through this, honey, okay? We are going through it. And I'm just gonna focus this in the center of my face. I can't wait till I finish this makeup so I can see how everything looks. I feel weird. I mean, the brows aren't bad, but you can tell they're like burgundy. Next up, you already know, okay, my MAC paint pot. I will forever and a day love this stuff, okay? I will, all right? You scoop a good amount up. You just start to really press that into this area right here. And I promise you, your fingers are the best thing to do this with, because It warms up the product and helps the product to dry down a lot faster compared to a brush or a sponge. Like, I just find that my finger, I start to feel it getting a lot more tacky and then it just dries down. You know, like it feels a little powdery. Okay, not even gonna hold you, girl. We're gonna be doing the one layer thing, okay? We're not going to pretend, all right? It's just what it is, all right? SOCKS. Somebody asked me what SOCKS means. SOCKS, it's not even the right term, but basically it sounds like you're saying it is what it is in Spanish. SOCKS. Girl, don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no mind. For my concealer, Warm Sand and Sand by Too Faced. Absolutely love these two products. He sold the company, right? Girl, who he sold it to again? Somebody tell me down in the bottom there, because I cannot keep up with these makeup people. I just can't, okay? I'm just here to buy products, try out products, and have fun with makeup. Like, all the drama and nonsense, I can't be bothered, okay? But if I'm catching bad vibes, I'm out. Okay. And then we're gonna go in with sand, which is a lot lighter in the very tops of this area right here. And for my foundation, I know you've been seeing it quite a few times on my channel, but I really like this. This is really, really, really nice. I'm not even gonna front. And you just need 2 pumps. Like, that's just insane to me. That's all you need. So I squeeze out 2 pumps. Can you see that? I squeeze out 2 pumps and I just go in with a smaller dome type brush and start to just place it in the areas where I need it the most, where I'm gonna need it. Where I need it the most. Girl, where I'm gonna need it, because I'm gonna need all of it, okay? Just to distribute the product. So as usual, like I said, I like to start from darker to lighter. So I'm gonna go in and start to handle my contour. And from there, I'm going to start working on, oh, you know what I should have done? I should have taken this, the foundation, and just like, did I just mess that up? I sure did on that little edge right there. Girl, it is what it is. It's gonna be fine, okay? Don't worry yourself. All right, just don't worry. And we're gonna go in and start to blend all of this out. And this foundation, it has a fresh scent to it. It's not perfumey. It's just like, it's slightly perfumey, but not like heavy, like Huda, you know? And I love Huda, don't get me wrong, okay? But anyway, girl. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm gonna go in and start to blend out the foundation and just buff it into the contour as well, like just catching those edges very lightly. We're just gonna blend that out. Whatever is left on the little dish that I have here, I'm just using to cover up anything I missed. So as you can tell, like, it's not super full coverage, but it's buildable because you can still see some imperfections right here, but I don't mind that. Like, it just tells me that I'm not putting like a whole bunch of products on my face. Like, you know, it's not gonna be cakey. I know somebody else out there like rolling their eyes right now. Girl, we see how much powder you put on your face and everything. We see how much you put on, girl, hush. Okay, and last but not least, I like to tackle my concealer. By this time, it has dried down a little bit, which enables it to give me a little bit more coverage because it's not so watery. That's what I like. That's what I like. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm gonna go in and tackle the inner corner right here, which is the lightest shade, and that's the last thing that I wanna do. And we're just going to kind of pounce around, just slightly moving around. We're not dragging it around like how we did that other shade. We're just focusing right in the inner corner right here. Okay. Okay, holy grail, because it never fails, the Huda Beauty powders. These are really a treat, just like the name, Kunafa and cinnamon bun. Okay, I had to Google the other day, what was Kunafa? What did Kunafa mean? It's actually a Middle Eastern treat made from sweet dough, cheesy type of thing. So yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. All right, because sometimes I feel one day, you know, I'm have to check, make sure me not cuss bad word on you. Okay, but it's a Middle Eastern sweet, so I was like, okay, that makes a whole lot of sense because these are definitely a treat. Too sweet to beat. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with Kunafa, and with that I am going to start to set my face. As usual, I'm going to be using a damp sponge, and I have a piece of paper in front of me, just dabbing away, and then we're going to go in and set. Look at that, just a little touch, just a touch, magical. This powder, I'm sure Black Friday sale is probably going on right about now, and I hope you guys got your backups because I'm gonna get mine. You know what I forgot? my cream blush, girl. I've been loving these two blushes put together. I need to get the big ones. This is Truth and Happy, both by Rare Beauty. So I know I put a little bit of powder down, but we're still gonna try it out to see if it's gonna make a mess. It shouldn't though, because I didn't put powder on the rest of my face. It's just that upper area right there. Here we are, girl. We're gonna work it out. Okay, that's not bad. It didn't really do anything to the powder that we have under our eyes, even though I'm carrying it up a bit, but it would have been better if I had done it before. Okay, so now it is time for cinnamon bun, and as usual, I'm just gonna be flipping the blue, and as usual, I'm gonna be flipping the beauty blender over and get a good amount, get it on that paper, pat it around. It's kind of like you're pushing it into the sponge, and then while you're patting, the sponge is kind of like lightly distributing it around the face or onto the face. Okay, so I'm gonna be using that same face powder, and I'm going to be dipping into it. I'm just gonna tap it on my piece of paper, and I'm gonna use that to contour my nose. And I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I've I mean, even from my last video, I haven't been really bronzing my face lately. Like, I'm just leaving it like this, you know. I feel like less is more sometimes. Like, all of that really isn't needed. Look, we need to take a break from the streets. Okay, Poppy gonna have to catch us some other way, girl. Right now, we just taking a little break. All right. Sometimes I just feel like I don't need it. Like, it just makes the face look a lot more softer when you don't do, you know, it's not as chiseled, it's not as defined. It's just round like an English poem. Okay, so I have been loving this highlighter. I have had this for a while, and I don't know why I was not using it, but it's back, it's up front, it's center stage. Okay, it's in the spotlight. This is Morning Star by Melt Cosmetics, and it's really pretty. It looks white, but it transfers gold. It transfers a little champagne-y. And as usual, that's it right there, girl. I ain't doing nothing else. Not my forehead, not my cheekbone, nothing. I like a matte look, but I do love my nose to glow. Okay, so let's go back to the eyes. There's this color in here. It's called Sun, and it's basically a true, you can see it already. It is a true shimmery, high beam type of color, and I just feel like it might just give this look exactly what it needs. Okay, y'all know I'm good for putting a random color in the tear duct area. I feel like it just does something for me. Okay, but girl, let's try. I think I'm gonna need a denser brush. Yeah, girl. Okay, let's pick it up, spritz it down, because we don't want no fallout. And I get asked a lot, what am I using to spritz my brushes? It is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. Okay, girl, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Now that I've touched that color, I feel like I want to do another look with that color because it's so pretty. Like, I just have to. You might see this palette again in the next video. But we're done with her. We can put her away now. Okay, for my blush, hush hush. Listen, girl. Okay, we're not gonna fake it. I'm really trying to get my hands on the number 4 blush. Okay, I think it was sold out when they were sending out PR packages, so I didn't get it. And I need to go and order it because that is the one, honey. That pink. Ooh, if you haven't seen it, girl. Ooh, I'm sure you've seen it because it's been everywhere. Anyways, I'm going to be mixing into both of these. Okay, so I am really happy with this makeup look. I am not even going to hold you. Okay, so let's get into this lips because that's the last thing we're going to do. I would spritz my face, but I have these brows that I'm really concerned about. So I'm just going to leave that alone because that's nothing but... Ooh, my hand's dry. I know you lying. Let me go ahead and put some of this aloe on it, child. Ooh. I know I can't be the only one that when we do our makeup, hands dry. Hands just dry, crusty hand. Me no inna that. Okay. Lotion up and fix up, my girl. So, I am going to tie in my lips with my brows. So I'm going to use the same lip liner, the Grunge Girl Liner by ColourPop. And I'm going to rim my lips with that. And I'm going to go for like a burgundy nude type of lip because the eyes are so strong, so I still kind of want to soften it a little bit. Okay, for my lip color, I'm going to be using this liquid lipstick by Ebene Cosmetics. This is a black owned company and they sent me this a while back and I'm just getting to it now. And this is called Lome or Lome, Lome. Hello. It's not that type of show today. Anyway, girl, I might have took it a little bit left, but we're gonna sort it out, okay? Okay, this is not the color for this look. We need something a little bit more neutral. Okay, so I'm gonna use Nubian Sand once again by JUVIA'S Place. It was looking. Okay, so I'm gonna use this gloss. This is by Sigma. I have been loving this Sigma glosses lately. Okay, they sent me a bunch of them, and this one is called Passionate. Look at the color. Yes? No? Girl, we're gonna do it anyway, girl. Okay. Okay, guys, so that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I adore this look. Found another word. Not absolutely love this time. I adore this look. Super cute. Sometimes I amaze myself too, you know. Okay, I'm still in here at awe at myself. Sometimes be like, is that you, girl? Okay, where did you come from? And what is your name? Okay, I am feeling this look. Very classy, very elegant, but at the same time, very youthful and playful and full of color, full of life. I love color. I'm an island girl. I will never get over color. I will never get over sparkles. I will never get over the glitz and the glam. I will never, ever give it up. Okay, till I'm old and gray, and in my grave, I am going to be slaying. Anyways, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys love this look as much as I did. I really, really do like this. Okay. Yeah, if it is your first time here, go ahead and subscribe, join the tribe, come on in. We are a happy bunch. We like to keep it nice and clean and classy in here. Okay. Yes, we do. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Follow me on all of my social media platforms. Everything is under my name. Comment down below because I want to hear from you guys. Share the video because sharing is caring. And until the next video, take care of yourselves, and I will see you really, really soon.